I ask you why gold hit at an all-time high, especially this year?
Well, there's a couple fundamental factors that have been driving gold for years. And then we've got some new additional factors that have come into play in the last couple of years that really matter. So, number one, we have debt. The world is awash in a sea of debt that just continues to become bigger and bigger. 10 years ago, the US had $17 trillion in debt. Today, 10 years later, we have $37 trillion in debt. 10 years before that, we had $7 trillion in debt. So every decade, our debt has more than doubled. So will our debt become 74 trillion by 2035? We don't know. But the debt just keeps growing, number one. Number two, following the great financial crisis, we had a major shift where central banks around the world started buying gold in earnest, which they hadn't done for 50 years, since the 1950s, 1960s for the most part, because of the debt and the explosion of debt following the great financial crisis. Well, once Russia invaded the Ukraine in 2022, and countries around the world saw that we could use the dollar as a weapon against Russia, and we seized their assets, and we threw them off of the SWIFT international bank payment system. Countries around the world said, well, if they can do that to Russia, they can do that to us, meaning the US. Now, there is no viable alternative currency to the dollar, because the dollar is embedded in the world's financial systems.